Hello friends, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gaurav Gupta and today we'll be continuing with our preparation for our next examination, that is XAT. Now XAT, Xavier's Aptitude Test, will be conducted on 7th of January. That leaves us somewhere around 24-25 days for our preparation for XAT. Now, the preparation of XAT is not at all different when it comes to two particular sections. Now, if I'll talk about the third section, that is decision making, yes, you'll have to put in some extra efforts to study a few things which will be there in the decision making section. But the section that we are going to talk about today, quant and data interpretation, this is not at all different from our preparation that we have done for CAT examination. So friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. And today we'll be solving some of the questions which are based on quantitative ability and one set on data interpretation. All right. So I hope all of you are ready to study in this session, to revise some of the things that will come in XAT examination. Yes, right? So can you please quickly give me a confirmation if I'm clearly visible and audible to all of you so that we can begin with this session. Already there are some students in this session. Okay. So yes, I have the confirmation. So yes, we can quickly start with the solving questions which are based on QA and data interpretation. That will help us for the preparation of XAT examination. Okay, so let's begin. The first question will appear on your screen in a few moments. I'll be giving you somewhere around 1.5 minutes to solve every question. Okay, and then after which we'll have a proper discussion on these questions. So Vrinda and Priyanshi, both of you have already confirmed. So let's begin. First question on your screen now. The HCF and the difference of two numbers is 9. So HCF is given as 9. The difference is also given as 9 when we are talking about two numbers. If the LCM of the same two numbers is a 3-digit number, I'm sorry. Okay. So if it's LCM is a 3-digit number, then what is the minimum possible value of the bigger number among the two? Friends, just give me a second. All right. So the question is already there in front of you. Quickly solve it and give me an answer. Now, since these are small numbers, you can also go through the options. So options are given to you, very small numbers. So it's always better to go with the options in such cases. It will consume lesser amount of time. So HCF is 9, the difference is 9. You'll have to find out the minimum possible value of the bigger number out of these two numbers. Any idea? Any answer? All right, so Priyanshi has given an answer. Priyanshi says option B. Let's start with this one. Okay, Now the two numbers. So I'll start by looking at the first option. So if the bigger number among these two is 27, then the smaller number, since the difference between these two numbers is given as 9, so I can say that smaller number will be 9 less than 27. So the smaller number will be equal to 18. All right. Now 27 and 18, if I'll calculate their highest common factor, it is equal to 9. Absolutely fine. Yes, HCF is also given as 9. If I'll calculate their LCM, the LCM of these two numbers is 54, which is not a 3-digit number. So I can say that option A will not be the answer. I'll move on to option B. Option B is 36. Now 36, if it is the bigger number, the smaller number will be 9 less than this. So the smaller number will be 27. Now talking about LCM of these two numbers. The LCM of these two numbers, 36 and 27. Now 36 and 27, this already has 9. So if I'll multiply 36 by 3, then I'll get 108. 108 is also divisible by 27, and that will be the LCM of these two numbers. So LCM of these two numbers will be 108. Okay, now we have to find out the minimum possible value of the bigger number. If I'm going through the options, 27 is not the answer. 36 is the next minimum number among the options. Now this option is satisfying all the criteria which are given in the question. Their difference is 9, their HCF is 9, and their LCM is a 3-digit number. Okay, so I can say that yes, 36 will be the correct answer of this question. Okay, so option B, correctly given by Priyanshi, Vijay, Vrinda and Keshav. All 4 of you have given correct answer. So 36 is the correct answer of this question. Let's move on to our next question, question number 2. Question number 2, solving this one, it's a slightly lengthy. Okay, so read the question carefully, understand the language, and then start working on it. So question says that consider a sequence of positive integers. It starts from 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and so on. So 1 is written once, 2 is written twice, 3 is written 3 times, 4 is written 4 times, and so on, right? So in this sequence, the nth positive number repeats n number of times. So the first number repeats 1 time, second number 2 repeats 2 times, 3 repeats 3 times, 4 repeats 4 times, and so on. This sequence kept on going. Okay. Now find the remainder when 2500th term of this sequence is divided by 8. Okay, so basically मुझे क्या करना है, 2500th term calculate करनी है, कौन सी आएगी उसको 8 से divide करके remainder find out करना है. So I hope that all of you can do it very easily. We'll give you a little bit more time for this one. The 2500th term calculate करना है of this sequence. Okay, so Vijay has given an answer as option D, that is 7. Vijay, can you tell me what is 2500th term? What is this term that you have got? Why so less live classes for Snap, sir? Homelander, in my opinion, we are conducting appropriate enough number of lectures, but still if you find that we are conducting less, so the only reason might be we have conducted a lot of sessions for CAT. Okay, now obviously you must be knowing that the syllabus is similar. The CAT basically just has a higher level of difficulty, so we have covered a lot of things earlier, okay, in our lectures in CAT. Probably that is why we are conducting, according to you, if you're saying that we are conducting less number of lectures, so this might be the reason, only reason. Okay, But still, in my opinion, we are conducting enough number of live lectures for snap examination. All right, Vijay. So Vijay, you're saying 71 is the 2500th term. All right. Let's begin with this. So I've already got two answers. One answer from Vijay and one answer from Harsh. Okay, chalo, start karte hain. Now, the only challenge here is to find out this 2500th term. Okay. Now we have already seen that 1 is written once. So 1 is written once. 2 is written twice, 3 is written 3 times, and so on. Nth term will be written n number of times. So what you can do is you can assume that the last term will be nth term. Okay, the last term will be n, so n will be written complete n number of times, and you can calculate that sum, and that sum should be less than or equal to 2500. Get the value of n and try to find out the answer. Another way is do the approximation. Okay, hit and trial से find out कर सकते हैं. So I'll assume that last term is 50, which is written 50 times. Okay, so total number of terms that I have written up till 50, okay, will be equal to, I'll calculate the sum of first n natural numbers. I'll use the formula for first n natural numbers. Formula क्या होता है? Side में लिख देता हूं मैं. N into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So if I'm assuming that the last term is 50, which is written 50 number of times. Okay. So the number of terms will be 50 into 51 divided by 2. Now 50 into 51 divided by 2, this value will be somewhere around 1200. 1200 के आसपास ये value होगी. So that means up till this point, approximately 1200 terms have been written. I'm not calculating the exact value. I'm just approximating these numbers. Exact value calculate करोगे, time ज़्यादा लगेगा. ठीक है? Approximation करोगे, around 20, this product will be around 2500. 2500 divided by 2 is 1200 something. Okay, so approximately 1200 terms will be written here, but I need 2500 terms. So I'll go further. I'll go up till 60 terms. So 60 will be written 60 times. Okay, so the number of terms will be 60 into 61 upon 2. Now again, this case, this will be somewhere around 1800, 1900 terms. ठीक है, 1800 1900 terms के आसपास होगा. और आगे जाते हैं, 70 will be written 70 times. So number of terms will be 70 into 71 divided by 2. Okay, now this value will be approximately 2400 something. So now I can stick to this number. So let's calculate this exact value. 70 into 70. 70 into 70 is 4900. Plus 70, 4970 divided by 2. Okay, अब ये calculate करते हैं. So I'll erase all of it. Okay, so this value 4970 divided by 2 will be 2485. So 2485 terms have been written if I have written 70 times. Okay, I need 15 more terms. So next number that I'll be writing will be 71, which will be written 71 times. But I don't require it 71 times. Okay, because I just need 2500th term. So 2500th term, I can say that will be 71. Okay, so the term that we are finding is 71. Keshav and Vijay, I can see both of you have given this term as 71. अब 71 is 2500th term. इस term को 8 से divide करो and calculate the remainder. 71 divided by 8, the remainder is 7. So the correct answer of this question will be option D, that is equal to 7. All right. So option D, absolutely correct. This is the right answer. Okay. चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Next question, question number 3. Now this is a good question. So this question will involve the logics of obviously you can see profit, loss and discount. Also it will involve the logic of special equations. So reading the question, it says, Radha bought more ball pens than pencils. She sells pens at rupees 18 a piece and makes 20% profit. She sells pencils at rupees 5 a piece and marks 25% profit. If she gets rupees 233 after selling all the pens and pencils, then find her profit percentage approximately. Carefully work on this one. Any answer? No answers? चलिए solve करते हैं इसको. Now first of all, let's talk about pens. Okay. Now the pens selling price is 18. Selling price is 18 and there is a profit of 20%. So profit of 20%, that means cost price will be equal to 15. You don't require this. ठीक है? इतना इसका simplification, how I obtained cost price, we can easily solve it. So I'm directly writing the cost price. Now talking about pencil. So selling price is equal to, is given as 5 and the profit percentage is 25%. So I can say the cost price will be equal to 4. So cost price of 15 for pen and cost price of 4 for pencil each. Done. Now, I don't know the number of pens or pencils. Let's say the number of pens is equal to A and the number of pencils is equal to B. They have clearly given that there are more pens than pencils. So A is greater than B, right? So A is given greater than B. यहाँ लिख देते हैं. Also, they are saying that she has got 233 rupees after selling all the pens and pencils. So selling price of a pen is 18. So 18A plus 5B is equal to 233, where A and B are number of pens and pencils respectively. All right. Now we have got one equation where A and B are positive integers. A or B क्या होंगे? Positive integers, because they are number of pens and number of pencils. So we'll calculate the positive integral solutions of this equation. ठीक है? So अगर मैं A को 1 put करता हूं, if I'll put A as 1, the value of B will come out to be 215 divided by 5. That is 43. This is the first solution. Now the value of B will keep on increasing by 5. So it will become 6, 11, 16 and so on. And value of A will keep on decreasing by 18. So 18 से अगर मैं इसको decrease करता हूं, 43 minus 18 is 25. 25 minus 18 is 7, and then it will have a negative value. So these are the three positive integral solutions of this equation. Now it is given that a is greater than b. So a is greater than b, not possible. This solution rejected. A is greater than b in only one of the possibilities, one of the possible values of a and b, 11 and 7 respectively. So now I've got that a is equal to 11 and b is equal to 7. Done. Now total cost price will be equal to 15 multiplied by 11, that is 165, plus 4 multiplied by 7, 28. That is 193. So 193 is the total cost price. The total selling price we already know, 233. So we'll calculate the net profit percentage. So net profit percentage is equal to cost price 193, selling price 233. There is a profit of 40 rupees over the cost price of 193 multiplied by 100. Okay, now you just have to solve this, and I can already see a lot of you giving the same answer. So if you solve this, approximately you will get the answer as 20.72%. Okay, now you can simplify this, you can solve this, you can evaluate this expression. I've just given the entire explanation of this. Okay, so approximately you will get the answer as 20.72. Priyanshi, Vrinda, Harsh, Vijay, and yeah, these 4 students have given a correct answer. Perfect. Let's move on. Look at question number 4. Question number 4 is a very easy question. I'm expecting an answer for this in less than 30 seconds. जल्दी से आंसर चाहिए मुझे. 30 seconds. Okay, so 2 different answers, option C and option E. चलिए चेक करते हैं. सिंपल क्वेश्चन है ये. Now both the sequences given are arithmetic progression, and for the first sequence you are given that y is greater than x. Now if y is greater than x, I can say that this is an increasing AP. So a will be greater than x, B will be greater than A, Y will be greater than B. Okay, since Y is greater than X, I can say that this AP is an increasing AP. Now talking about the second one, Z is less than X. Now if Z is less than X, this AP is a decreasing AP. Okay, so the first AP is increasing and the second AP is decreasing. All right. Now, which of the following can be a possible value of the given expression? So let's talk about this expression. So expression is numerator A minus B and denominator is C minus D. Okay. Now A minus B. This is an increasing AP. So A will be less than B. So A minus B will definitely be a negative number. So here the numerator, this is a negative number. I'm not talking about the magnitude. I'm just talking about the sign. So numerator is a negative number. Let's talk about denominator, C minus D. C minus D. Since this is a decreasing AP, so C will be greater than D. So C minus D will be positive. So negative number divided by positive number. So the net result will definitely be a negative number. Okay. So my answer can never be a positive number. This expression which is asked can never be a positive number. It will always be a negative number. Now we have only one option which is negative. So all the other four options will be eliminated and the correct answer will be option C. Okay. So option C जिसने भी answer दिया है, they are absolutely correct. C is the correct answer. Let's move on and look at question number 5. Karan marks up the book by A% and offers a discount of 2A upon 5%. If he gains 20% profit in the transaction, find 80% of A such that it is given that A is between 40 and 80. So the value of A is given as between 40 and 80. You'll have to find out the value of 80% of A. These are the 5 options. Sanket, in that case, answer hota cannot be determined in case there have been multiple negative options. Okay? So that is the reason why they have given that question. सिर्फ एक ही negative option इसलिए दिया है. Okay? And look at the language of that question. Possibly take. Which of the following values this can possibly take? Possible. Okay? So possible answer मांगा है. Definite answer नहीं मांगा है. Okay? S is saying I got 39 in VARC, 4 in LRDI. Why 4 in LRDI? 12 in QA in CAT, total 55. Can you please tell me, should I apply for IFT? SS, it will be difficult for you to get a call from IFT. Okay, slightly difficult. And now since IFT is participating for the first time through CAT, you never know at what score you will get a call from IFT. All right. So I would say that just to be on safer side, you can apply for IFT exam. Now IFT का एक problem है, like till last year. So I'll just clarify a few things about IFT. So if you talk about IFT cutoffs till last year through IFT separate examination, then you must have observed that they have sectional cutoffs for every section. So in my opinion, like if they are offering admissions through CAT, they will also be having sectional cutoffs for all the 3 sections of CAT. Okay. Now you have very less score in LRDI. You have 4 marks in LRDI, and 4 marks, like it will be very difficult for you to cross the benchmark of 90 percentile sectional cutoff in LRDI. Okay, so that might be a barrier for you from getting a call from IFT. Otherwise, no problem in VARC. You will be among the toppers in VARC. The only problem that I'm looking at is the score of LRDI. Okay. चलिए, so solve करते हैं इसको. Some answers I've already got. So केशव ने आंसर दे दिया है, विजय, प्रियांशी. So all of you have given option A as the answer. Calculate करते हैं जल्दी से. Now to easily calculate the answer of this question, I'll be using the technique of successive percentage change. So मैं यहाँ पे लिख रहा हूँ formula x plus y plus x into y upon 100. Okay, this is the formula for successive percentage change. Now, first of all, there is a markup of a percentage. So I can say that the value of x will be equal to a plus a. The value of y for this formula, there is a discount. So discount means a decrease. So value of y will be minus 2 by 5a. So I'll substitute these two values of x and y in the given formula, जो मैंने लिखा हुआ है formula, ठीक है? And we'll try to find out the value of a. So net is 20% profit. So x plus y plus x into y. So it will be negative 2a square upon 5 upon 100 is equal to the net profit, which is 20%. Okay. Now do cross multiplication, get the values of a. So if I do the cross multiplication, this will become 3a upon 5 minus 2a square upon 500 equals 20. So 300a minus 2a square is equal to 10,000. So a square minus 150a plus 5,000 equal to 0. Upon simplifying, minus 100 minus 50, that will give me 5,000. Okay, so the value of a is 50 or 100, right? So upon solving this quadratic, I've got two values of a, 50 or 100. Since they are saying that a is between 40 and 80, so this value of a is rejected and the final value of a is 50. Okay. Now I've got the value of a, but I've not got the answer. The question is find 80% of a. So 80% of a is equal to 40. A is 50, 80% of a is 40. So 40, option A will be the correct answer of this question. Okay. Correctly given by 3 of you. Nice, good, keep it up. Let's have a look at the next question. Question number 6. Looks like a lengthy question, but it's a very common question in sequence and series, arithmetic geometric progression. Chapter किया है सबने. This is a very common question. So those who have done the preparation properly, now they must have done this type of question, and they should not be taking more than 30 seconds, maximum 45 seconds to find out the answer of this question. I'll not be drawing the figure because this is very common question. Vijay का answer आ गया है बहुत जल्दी. Okay, Vijay. Anyone else who can give me an answer for this one? Okay, Harsh. चलिए solve करें. Now understand that. Now first of all, the ball is dropped, or what is this? Marble. Marble is dropped from a height of 5 meters. ठीक है? So it will travel 5 meters downwards. Then it will bounce, okay, and will go up by a distance which is 3/4, 75% of the previous height. So 3/4 of 5. So it will go up and will come down by the same distance. Then it will go up by 3/4 of the previous value and come down by the same distance, right? So only the first time it will come down. Otherwise, after that, it will go up and come down by the same distance. Then it will go up and down by the same distance, go up and down by the same distance, and so on. So the remaining distances will be doubled, right? So the first distance that it will come downwards is 5. Then after that, every distance will be doubled, and that distance will be 3/4 of the previous value. 3/4 of the previous value. 3/4 of the previous value. So basically this is an infinite GP. Okay, this is an infinite GP in the bracket. So I'll evaluate 5 separately plus twice of the sum of infinite GP, whose first term is 3/4 multiplied by 5. So infinite GP, the sum of infinite GP, I'll write the formula A upon 1 minus R. This is the formula, A upon 1 minus R. So here A, the first term is 3/4 multiplied by 5. Okay, divided by 1 minus R. R is 3/4. Okay, अब इसको simplify कर लो. 5 plus twice of 1/4. 4 cancel. 15. So 15 into 2, 30. 30 plus 5, 35. So 35, option A is the correct answer of this question. ठीक है? Vineet, 30. 30 answer नहीं होगा. Answer will be 35. Yes, Vineet, R is less than 1. R is equal to 3/4 in this question. So yes, R is less than 1. So this part will be 30. You must add 5 to your answer. The final answer will become 35. Now, Vrinda, why double? So I have already explained that. Now, first of all, this 5, the ball will come down. Let's say this is the ground. Okay. So ball is here, marble is here. Marble is here. First of all, it will come down by a distance of 5. It will be traveled once. Then after rebounding, it will go up by 3/4 of the distance and then come down by the same distance. So that is why I have doubled this. Then after rebounding, it will go up and come down by the same distance, go up and down by the same distance, and so on. So that is why multiply by 2. Okay. So answer is option A, 35 meters. Let's move on and look at the next one. Now, some students in the school are made to prepare 3,600 clays for a project on a school annual day. The plan is that each of them makes the same number of toys. However, on the annual day, 75 students are absent. Thus, each remaining member makes 8 toys more than the earlier decided. How many students actually made the clay toys? Okay, so Vijay, again, the first one to give, among the first set of students to give an answer. Only one student up till now. Now, once I will tell you the solution, probably you will think that this question is one of the easiest question. 124 says Shrikant. All right. Vrinda says 200. Lovely. Chali, let's discuss this one. Now, I'll assume that there are n number of students originally, and every student will take or will make x number of toys. So n is the number of students originally, and every student will make x number of toys, such that the product of these two, the total number of toys made, is 3600, right? Some students, n number of students in a school are made to prepare 3600 toys. The plan is that each of them makes the same number of toys. So number of students and the number of toys made by every student, the product is 3600. However, 75 students are absent. So now the number of students is n minus 75. And every student now has to make 8 more toys. So x plus 8. Okay. And this should also be equal to the total number of toys. So this is the equation set that we have. One way is to solve this equation set, get the answer, right? I can already see that it will take a lot of time. I'll not solve these equations. Okay. What I'll do is, I have the options, I'll go through the options. Now, what is these numbers in the options? How many students actually made the toys? The number of students that actually made the toys in the equation is this. So basically these numbers are n minus 75. Okay, one thing. So if these numbers are n minus 75, so each of these options, if I'll write the value of n, so 140 plus 75, that is 215 for the first option, will be the value of n. 190 plus 75, that is 265. 150 plus 75, that is 225. 124 plus 75, that is 199. 200 plus 75, that is 275. So if these are the values of n minus 75, then these are the values of n. Okay. Now, one more important thing that you must understand in this question is n and n minus 75, obviously they are integers because they are the number of people. Also, x and x plus 8 should also be integers because they are the number of toys. Okay, they are the number of toys. Now, n and x should be integers and their product is 3600. Similarly, n minus 75 and x plus 8 should be integers. Their product should be 3600. Now, either check using the value of n minus 75 or the value of n. The value of x or x plus 8 should also come out to be an integer. So the value of n minus 75 will be considered, which will give me an integral value of this. That means which is completely divisible by सॉरी विच विल कंप्लीटली डिवाइड 3600. सो 3600 को पहले मैं 140 से डिवाइड करके देखता हूं. सो 3600 इज इट कंप्लीटली डिविजिबल बाय 140? नो इट इज नॉट. सो ऑप्शन ए कैन नॉट बी द आंसर. 3600 is it completely divisible by 190? 3600 19 से डिवाइड नहीं होगा. मैं डिवाइड करके नहीं देख रहा. ओके, आई एम नॉट एक्चुअली डिवाइडिंग इट. मैं बस चेक कर रहा हूं. 3600 डिवाइडेड बाय 140. 140 के फैक्टर्स में 7 आता है ना. क्या 7 डिवाइड कर पाएगा इस नंबर को? नहीं कर पाएगा. 190 के फैक्टर्स में 19 आता है. क्या 19 डिवाइड कर पाएगा इसे? नहीं कर पाएगा. कैंसिल कर दो. 3600 divided by 150. Yes, it is completely divisible. Okay, so अगर ये completely divisible है, इसको भी चेक करते हैं. 225. 3600 divided by 225. 15 into 15 is 225. इसको 15 से डिवाइड किया 24 आएगा. Then 15 से डिवाइड किया 2400 के बाद 240. Yes, so it is also completely divisible by 225. So these are the possible values. आगे चलते हैं. 124. 3600 is it completely divisible by 124? 124 is 41 into नहीं 31 into 4. 31 से ये completely divisible नहीं होगा. So ये भी cancel हो गया. 3600 200 से completely divisible है. Yes. So 275 भी check करते हैं. 3600 is it completely divisible by 275? So 25 से तो हो जाएगा. 25 के बाद यहां पे आएगा 13. 13 से डिविजिबल नहीं होगा. सो इट इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 275. सो आउट ऑफ 5 ऑप्शंस आई हैव एलिमिनेटेड 4 ऑप्शंस. आई हैव ओनली वन ऑप्शन लेफ्ट विच इज 150. सो 150 विल बी द करेक्ट आंसर ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. ऑलराइट, ठीक है. सो यू कुड हैव सॉल्व दिस इक्वेशन. यस, इट विल गिव यू द सेम आंसर, बट why to solve the question using a difficult method when you have a very simple method that is in front of you? What you have to do is just have to divide 3600 by these numbers and check which of them will divide. If there are more than 2 numbers, then calculate the value of n and again check its divisibility by 3600. Okay, so the correct answer is 150 for question number 7. Moving on, next question number 8. A question of geometry. It seems a question of geometry. Yes. Varun, 11. 8 plus 3, 11. I'm sorry. 275 था ना, 11 आएगा. ठीक है. 11 3600 को डिवाइड नहीं करेगा. My bad, Vijay. So थोड़ा जल्दी में मैंने 13 लिख दिया, but it was 11. And 11 will also be not divide 3600. ठीक है. Yes, Vineet, like all the practice that we are doing, it will be helpful for every examination which has quantitative ability as one of its sections. ठीक है? Though the level of difficulty of these questions is slightly higher, okay, but conceptually, yes, these concepts will be used in SNAP examination as well. Now the next question. So they are drawing a triangle, playing a game of triangle PQR. Satish draws a line that bisects angle QPR. Okay, you just need to draw the complete figure. Some values are given at the end, and you'll have to find out the length of PN. Carefully draw the figure of this question. Carefully. Okay, so this is the complete figure. So Vijay says 13 and Vineet says 11. So 13 and 11. Two answers. Now, which property of triangles will be used in this question? You can see angle bisectors. Angle bisector theorem will be used here. Okay. So if I say that PS is the angle bisector of angle P, then using angle bisector theorem, you can say that the ratio of PQ and PR will be equal to QS and RS. Okay, so PQ upon PR is equal to QS upon RS. Now, three of the sides are given. I can find the value of X. So the ratio of these two is 8:7. So इनका भी ratio 8:7 हो जाएगा. And from there, you will get the value of X as 16. So using this ratio, I'll get X as 16. ठीक है? तो X की value 16 लिख देते हैं. So अगर X 16 है तो X minus 8 will be 8. Alright? So this is 16 and this is 8. One thing over. Now look at another triangle QNP. Q and P. QS is the angle bisector of angle Q. So you can further say that QN upon QP is equal to SN upon SP. Right? So using this, QN upon QP is 15 upon 24. That is 5 by 8. Okay. This is already 8. So this will become 5. So NS will be equal to 5. Okay. अब calculate क्या करना है? We have to find out the value of PN. So 8 plus 5, 13 will be the length of PN. So दो बार angle bisector theorem use हुआ and I have got my answer. Okay. So Vijay, yes, your answer is correct. Keshav, your answer is correct. Vineet, 11 answer nahi hai. Please check what mistake you have made. Okay. So 13 is the correct answer. Let's move on. Look at question number 9. What is the remainder when the given expression is divided by 10? Easy question है. बहुत easy question है. दो तरीके से किया जा सकता है. Totally up to you. Whichever method you want to use, you may do that. Okay, quick answer. Quickly. जल्दी से. 30 seconds. All right. So Vijay, Vineet. That's it. Only two answers. Only two students. Ashik. Okay. 3 of you. Lovely. So two methods. या तो divide कर लो 10 से. Everywhere there will be a remainder of -1. So 9 when divided by 10, the remainder is -1. -1 raised to the power 9, -1 raised to the power 99, -1 raised to the power 999. So every term will give me a remainder of -1. ठीक है? Every term will give me a remainder of -1. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times -1 when added, it will give me -7. So -7 will be the final remainder. But since I cannot leave the remainder in negative form, I'll add 10. So the answer will be equal to 3. Okay. This is one of the ways. Another way is calculate the unit digit. I want to divide by 10 and find out the remainder. 10 से divide करके remainder क्या होगा? It will be the unit digit. So unit digit calculate करो. So 9 raised to the power any odd number will end with 9. Unit digit हमेशा 9 होगा. 9 का cyclicity 2 होता है. So 9, 1, 9, 1, 9, 1. So 9 raised to the power odd number, unit digit will be 9. 9 raised to the power even number, unit digit will be 1. Okay. Now since everywhere 9 has an odd power, okay. So every case the unit digit will be 9. Okay. Now unit digits को add कर दो. 9 plus 9 plus 9. How many times? 7 times. It will give me 63. So 3 will be the unit digit of this entire number. Unit digit is 3. So I can say that the remainder will also be equal to 3. So in both cases, obviously we'll get the same answer. The answer is 3. That is option C. Okay. So that was question number 9. Now let's move ahead and look at our next question. One simple question based on reasoning, data interpretation. Okay. So LRDI ka question. Now look at this data and draw the table. All of you draw the table. So ये वाला जो table है इसको draw कर लो जल्दी से अपनी rough sheet पे and then I'll take you to the questions. Now give me confirmation once you have drawn this table. Okay, once you have drawn this table, give me a confirmation. Just write yes in the chat box and then I'll take you to the next page. So it says that the public transport system in the city of Jamshedpur relies heavily on auto rickshaws. The following table shows the to and fro auto rickshaw fare in rupees between 5 major hubs in the city. For example, row 1 shows the fare from Sakchi to other places and column 1 shows the fare from other places to Sakchi. Okay. Right? Yes, Vinny, you don't have to ask. Whatever we are teaching you, it will be helpful for every examination that has quant and LRDI in it. Now, all the students quickly give me a confirmation once you have drawn the table. Now read this part. So from Sakchi to Mango, if I want to go, I will have to give 5 rupees. Sakchi to Bistupur, 5 rupees. Sakchi to Sonari, 5 rupees. Sakchi to Kadma, 5 rupees. Similarly for the other cities. Okay. Perfect. So a lot of you are done. So you have understood the table. A note. The to and fro fare between any two hubs may not be same. As you can see in the table, the to and fro fare between any two hubs may not be same. If you're going from A to B and coming back from B to A, you may have to give different fare, as the to and fro routes are not necessarily same between any two hubs. Fine. So the cost may be different from A to B as compared to B to A. All right. Now I'll take you to the first question. What is the ratio of the number of routes for which the to and fro fare is same to the routes for which it is different? Yes, any answer? Yes, Mr. Upadhyay, there will be many more sessions for XAT. Okay. Now let's solve this one. What is the number of routes for which to and fro is same and the number of routes for which it is different? So number of routes for which to and fro is same, number of routes for which it is different, we'll calculate both of them and then we'll take their ratio. So I'll go back to the table. And look on the both sides of these of this diagonal that I've drawn. Now Sakshi to Mango and Mango to Sakshi. This is same. Okay. So I'll mark all of them which are same. Then this and this, they are same. These are different. Okay. This is also different. Lovely. Done. So two same and two different. Clear? Next, look at this number and this number. So these are same. Sorry, these are different. Okay? Then 10 and 10, they are same. 15 and 15, they are same. Okay? Next, 12 and 15, these are different. 15 and 15, these are same. Then finally, 12 and 10, these are different. So how many are same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are same and the remaining 5 are different. 5 are same and 5 are different. So their ratio will be 1/1. So the answer for first question will be 1/1. Yes, this is the correct answer. Okay. Let's move and look at the next question. Question number 11. Which of the following places is the most economical for anyone to stay if he or she is supposed to travel to every other place once a week and come back to his or her place of stay after every visit? So सबसे economical city कौन सी है? Which of the following is the most economical place to stay if I will go to every other city once and will come back from that city? Which of the following 5 cities is the most economical? Which option? A, B, C, D, or E? So you'll have to go back to each of the cities and come back to the same city again. Okay, so Vrinda, first one to give an answer. Sahil, Vijay, all of you are saying option D. स्ट्रेंज, चलो चेक करते हैं। Okay, now if I decide to stay at Sakchi to Mango 5 rupees, Mango to Sakchi 5 rupees, done. Sakchi to Bistupur 5 rupees, coming back 5 rupees, Sonari 10 rupees, coming back 12, and Kadma 20 and coming back 15. So if I'm staying at Sakchi and will make a trip to every other place once, then the total money that I'll have to spend is the sum of these four numbers and the sum of these four numbers. Okay, so 40, 50, 60, 70, 77 rupees, right? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 77 rupees. So for Sakchi, I will have to spend 77 rupees. Done. Now for Mango. So Mango, it will be the sum of, wait, let me erase these numbers. If I'm staying at Mango, money that I'll have to spend will be the sum of these four, okay, and the sum of these four, right? This is for Mango. This is the expenses for Mango. So can you tell me what is the sum for Mango? I'm calculating. So 20 and 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 82. I'm getting 82. Okay. Now for Bistupur. So for Bistupur, it will be the sum of these four numbers and the sum of these four numbers. Let's add them. So Sahil has given the sum as 82. Yes, Sahil, confirm ho gaya hai. So for Bistupur, it will be 12 and 12, 24, 29, 39, 44, 44, 54, 59, 69, 79, 89. I'm getting 89. Perfect. Match कर रहा है अभी तक. For Sonari, it will be 12 and 10, 22, 25, 37, 49, and the sum of these 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 91. 91 for Sonari, right? And finally Kadma. For Kadma, it will be 30, 50. My God, ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. 62 तो वहीं पे ही आ गया. And 55 यहाँ पे. Do I need to check? I'm not checking it. It is more than 100. Fine. So more than 100 इसको लिख देते हैं. So the least value is 77. That is for Sakchi. Okay. So the answer of this question should be option D. That is Sakchi. So Sakchi, yes, it is the correct answer. All right. Okay, wonderful. Let's move on and look at the last question. I'm sorry. For how many routes is the fare more than the average fare of all the routes listed in the table together? For how many routes is the fare more than the average fare of all the routes listed in the table taken together? Simple calculation है, जल्दी से calculations करो and give me an answer. So I'll go to the table. Let's calculate the average of all these fares which are listed in the table. So I'll add all these numbers which are given in the table. 5, 10, 20, 40. 5, 15, 25, and 40 again. 24, 39, 44, 22, 37, 49 and 55. So the sum, इनको add कर लेते हैं, any number, any one. So 40, 40, 40, 40, 160, 210, 220, 228. Okay, 228. How many roots are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 for all of them. 20 roots are there. All right. So 11.4. 11.4 is the average. All right. 11.4 is the average. Now, how many of them are more than 11.4? Let me mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 of them are more than 11.4. Okay, so there are 11 routes for which the cost is more than the average cost. So the correct answer of this question will be option C, that is 11. Okay, simple, right? So that was the last question for the day. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Now you can ace CAT with BYJU'S exam prep. Unlock your 3-day free trial access on our portal by visiting our application, entering your mobile number and clicking this button, that is start free trial. Also, you can join our non-CAT 2023 test series, which is curated by IIMs. And these are all the things that you'll be getting in this test series. Okay. XAT 2024 crash course, 15 power-packed live sessions based on XAT. One of the students was asking about XAT lectures. Will start from 19th of December, 7 p.m. onwards. So almost on daily basis, we'll be having a session on XAT in this XAT 2024 crash course. All right. A CAT 2023 score calculator and percentile predictor. Know more about this by you can accurately predict your score and the percentile. All right. So just look into it. Use this score calculator and percentile predictor. Also CAT college predictor, which is based on your profile. So what you can do is you can use this link to get the prediction of which IIM, from which IIM you can get a call. All right. Now, friends, SNAP 2023 first impression and detailed analysis. Now, this one is already over. Fine. For the remaining 2 slots, 17 December and 22nd December, please join us live on the D-Day immediately after SNAP examination is over, and we'll be having the detailed analysis as well as the first impression of SNAP 2023. All right. This is the list of our CAT 2022 toppers. You can follow us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.